I am in my pajamas again this morning, relaxing and beginning my workday, eating my breakfast of redneck casserole, which is mac and cheese and peas and tuna. No ketchup this time. I just heat it up and add butter because that's so good for you. Today I've had a flurry of audio things that I'm working on. I've actually scheduled a podcast or two coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow. I am doing a podcast again with Big C from Bear Crawling Nation. Very excited about doing that. We're doing it over the phone, just because we haven't in a while, checking in with each other, and we think it'll be a fun podcast. In 2008, I recorded a couple of audio things with Serena Stone called Couple Chat, where we're interviewing couples. And I'm looking to put those into my podcast as well, though they're only, probably less than 20 minutes, so you get a short one that time. A lot of other, audio stuff is happening today. But that's neither here nor there. That's just me checking in and get to boast about being in my pajamas. Yes, I do have, again, my turtle slippers on because it's cold here. So I'm rocking those. Last night, I actually recorded a vlog that is the one that I wanted to use for last night. This is my phone is going off, and that's not good. I spent some time with my Savage, Minnesota family, the Deckuses, and I had a great time with the kids. We played a lot, actually. It was fun playing silly little games with them. Then we sat down for ice cream, and I recorded some stuff there. And oddly enough, one of the boys was uncomfortable with me sharing this. He didn't like to be on camera, although the family and him, they're hams. So I told him if he was really uncomfortable, I'd respect his wishes, and I'm going to respect his wishes. So that's kind of what I'm chatting about today, respecting the wishes of others, even if it's contrary, even if it feels silly to you. Now, there's something different about working through somebody's comfort zone, working outside of that, and helping to push them along. I've had people, Serena, in case in point, where I'm like, no, I don't want to do this thing. No, it's silly. No, and then she just set everything up, and I did the video interview. I recorded a meditation. And now I have these things with me. I'm very glad that I did that. But if somebody, as far as putting them on Facebook, putting their pictures on Facebook or recording some video of them, and they're not comfortable with that, you should respect those wishes. It's just, you have control over your image. And that's another thing to talk about. You have control over your image. You have to maintain with that. It's an active thing. If you do not, you just let people do whatever, then the internet is forever and for everybody. And those secret cute pictures that you're sending back and forth to each other, to that person that you're trusting, may fall into the wrong hands, meaning the world. So those of you who are sending sexy pictures back and forth, be careful with that. That's your image. And if you reach any amount of fame, that's going to get out there. I remember seeing a picture, there's this picture of this newscaster woman, and next to it, their pictures are right next to each other. There's a photo of her naked. And it says, this same woman. So you don't know if you're sending these things out. Be careful with your image. Be careful sending, especially you young ladies out there. Be careful with what you're doing. Respect the wishes of others. If somebody is sharing something that's near and dear to them and they just want to give it to you, don't share it with the world. I don't care how mad you get at them or what you're going through. Have respect for one another. So I didn't expect for this to be so... such a deep subject, but we covered a lot of ground there. So be kind to one another. I guess that's it. Be kind to one another. Love one another. Share love. Your character is not what you're doing when you're in the best of the moods. Your character is what are you doing? What are you going to do when you're not feeling it? When you're not feeling, love for that person. Who are you then? So in respecting others, you're also respecting yourself. Sorry for the heavy... Excuse me, and the breakfast burp. Sorry for the heavy morning stuff, but that's what's going on. And apparently it is 10:15 according to my according to the computer thing there that just switched off. All of you ADD and ADHD people are now watching that as opposed to me, so I'm signing off here. Well, welcome to my modern world.